Hey, it's your boy, Sergeant Hooked on Heroes. So we are talking about today a little bit of roundup of things and such from Power Morphicon this year. I want to first make this statement that, just like I said before many times on TikTok and on Twitter and stuff, big, huge shout out, awesomeness, and happiness, and thanks to everybody that went, all of the staff that was there that ran the event, all of the actors that came to represent their shows and be there for the fans, and definitely the different people within our, bubble, if you will, Tokusatsu bubble, Ranger bubble, if you will, that were there. Josh, Living Ranger Key, Marco Satsu, Jin, everybody that was available and was there running things and at the panels. Absolutely banger job, guys. I'm really proud of you guys. That all being said, really awesome event from what I've seen. I honestly want to make it a goal to try to make it to the 2024 Morphicon. I really do. I really want to try and save up some money or just something to be able to go. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I actually have a friend of mine, Tyler, that would get a big ass kick out of it. And I think what I love the most from what I'm seeing is that everybody that goes, as far as the actors, are super, super, super friendly and want to take pictures. Somebody said they went to, I think it was one of the Operation Overdrive, I think Operator Yellow or whatever for Operation Overdrive. She got a picture with her or whatever, or no, she went to her booth and something about she asked her if she was going to get some kind of photo, and she, oh no, I don't really, I'm not really sure, or maybe not, or maybe didn't have enough money or whatever. She, oh no, here, and just gave her one, signed one, just gave her, that's really awesome, So anyway, the biggest things for me that came out of it, there was a few things. One big thing that came out of it that I thought was pretty cool, pretty insane, honestly. We got the first demo of the driver from Kamen Rider Gates, the Desire driver. The first demo of it ever, for one, before the show even premiered, for two, before it's even physically available yet, at Power Morphicon. They had a whole panel about the toys and stuff like that, and they got to demo it, and you can actually go to their booth and demo it yourself, the driver. They also showed off the Zombie Rays buckle for Buffa as well, or Buffa, whatever they call him, Buffa these nuts. So that was pretty cool. Really cool that we're getting that, and it shows that we're starting to gain some traction in terms of Rider in the West and showing that we want this stuff here, right? So yeah, I think it was a joint thing with Toe Collectibles and Long's Toys, and Living Ranger Key was there, and also Team Rider I think had a thing there too. So kind of a joint operation between all those people. I think that's really cool. Another thing that happened was they had Captain Marvelous and Black Condor's actors there, both as to sign autographs, take pictures with. A lot of people took good pictures, and also they had a panel talking about their respective shows, their times as those characters, and what have you. Ryota, from what I've heard, actually knows a fair bit of English, so he said something about "I am a pirate" or something like that. So that was kind of cool. We also got both of them doing their transformations, so I thought that was cool. Especially because Gokaiger and Jetman are two of my favorite Sentai series. But anyway, so that happened. That was really cool stuff. Really good things here and there. We got a lot of pictures with, one picture was Marvelous and then Troy from Super Megaforce and Megaforce together. I thought that was kind of cool. Again, it's not the actor's fault that those shows were shit. It's not their fault, and it's really redeeming to see them together. We also saw a couple photos of the entire cast of Super Megaforce with Ryota as well, so I thought that was awesome. One of the bigger things that came up was it was supposed to come yesterday at 11 a.m., but it ended up being at 4 a.m. It just went out the wrong time, to the point where even the actors didn't know it. We got some awesome confirmations and stuff. So the next season with Rangers, it's going to be absolutely Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. That is the official title. We got a logo and everything. I'm going to put it as the thumbnail for this video. I don't know what you guys think. In it shows the little dinosaur thing, looks like the T-Rexy little thing from Dino Fury's logo. So that makes me think a lot of different ideas and thoughts of stuff about what that's going to mean for the show. So it is also bringing back the Dino Fury cast. So we're getting a season 3 with them in it. So it's kind of like Mighty Morphin, like I wanted. I'm so excited about this. That we're getting with Mighty Morphin, where seasons 1 through 3 of Mighty Morphin through In Space had this revolving door of actors. Same thing. So we're getting them coming back with new powers, as far as we know. So that's really cool. And we got a little reveal of a bit. You can hear a bit of the theme song in the thing that Simon Bennett put out. Kinda, with the Cosmic Fury being put into it. We didn't get the full thing, but a bit of it. And a logo, and these little shots of lightning that, to me, the colors represented all of Kira Major's main colors. So That's a possibility. We got no like footage of the show at all, no real actual plot details, but a confirmation that it is called Cosmic Fury and that the cast is coming back. So I think that's really cool. And as far as my thoughts on that and everything, so it could go a few different ways. One person brought up an interesting thing, which I think is a possibility, is that because they are working on what they're doing next with the whole franchise, and this might possibly be the last time we adapt anything of Sentai, blah, 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 we might get like a Mighty Morphin situation where Season 2 had the Mighty Morphin suits with the Die Ranger mecha. People think it's possible we'll get the Dino Fury suits, but with the either Q Ranger mecha or the Kira Major mecha. One of the two. We're not sure. It's possible. There's an episode description thing with spoilers for Season 2. Spoilers. Skip ahead if you don't want to hear this, maybe to like a minute or two ahead of this. That some part of the finale of Dino Fury has Zato show up in like a white Dino Fury costume or something like that. Or a white ranger. He comes out as a white ranger. So people are like, oh, that's Shishi Red Orion, or maybe it's a white version of the Dino Fury suit. So this is where I'm at. Either it's going to be Dino Fury suits with the Q Ranger mecha. It's going to be entirely the Kira Major suits, entirely the Q Ranger suits, entirely the Q Ranger suits, or it's going to be none of that and a completely original suits. And that might be cool too. I want to see what they can do. They're putting a lot of extra budget and stuff into this show, and they've shown that they have an affinity for doing original footage. So I really want to see what they can do with that. I would personally love to see Kira Major represented and then use those suits, especially the color swap between Javi having to go from black to yellow and Ion having to go from Gold Ranger to Silver. Yes, that'd be really cool. Also, if they used, on the other hand, if they use Q Ranger, then they can have Void Knight's actor become Ryu Commander's equivalent, Somebody brought up a fun thing about Jane and Jayborg becoming Tenbin Gold and Hibitsukai Silver or whatever. So I think that'd be kind of interesting because they're both comedic characters in the show already, and so are the counterparts in the Sentai as far as those suits. So it'd be kind of cool. Someone also made a fun thing about Monty and Victor being Sasori Orange and Okuma Sky Blue or whatever. Yeah, so that's a possibility. I don't know. I'm thinking we're going to be really surprised whatever it is. As far as what Jin thinks, Jin Saku on Twitter, and he was moderating the Time Force and Wild Force panel, or Time Force and Turbo panel, not the Wild Force panel. And he was there with, I think, the Dino Fury cast as well. He thinks it's going to be something original, and he's been pretty right so far. Cosmic Fury was right from his leak that he put out. The cast coming back was right, so it's possible we're getting original suits. I want to see what they can do. I really do. So, like I said, I think it's a toss-up to me where I would love to see Kira Major, but if not that, original, and we'll go from there. I don't know, but I'm really excited for it. We haven't gotten a lot of other details past that. Clearly, Season 2 hasn't premiered yet. It starts premiering in the U.S. on Netflix on September 29th, so watch that for sure. Watch it. Show that we want it. Show that we love it. It also will be airing internationally, so I'm sure some international airings of episodes will be recorded and put places where people can watch it before it ever premieres on Netflix. But yeah, I'm super pumped for Cosmic Fury. Like I said in my tweet yesterday, I think it was, it could be Kira Major, Q Ranger, or fucking Jaka, or Battle Fever J. I don't care. I'm just excited to see where they're going to go with the franchise. And if they're going to keep up with like original stuff, or if they're going to combine different pieces from other Sentais and stuff like that. I think that's the route that you go. I want to see what they can do with original or combining different elements from different Sentai shows. Monster suits and things like that. They've shown they're willing to do that. Clearly, Void Queen is just Madame Noir from Tokyuger. So, all in all, I think it was an awesome event from what I've seen from different people I follow. They got a lot of really cool things there. A lot of really cool vendors. The actors are there. One embarrassing thing, and I feel really bad for him, kinda. Jason David Frank, Tommy was there, and if you don't know, he recently was served divorce papers at some other convention he was at by his wife. And so he's at the event promoting his Legend of the White Dragon thing, which is such a Power Rangers ripoff thing. If you don't know, also, there's been like 2 or 3 projects in a row that have been rather Ranger-esque or had Ranger actors involved with it as well that were Kickstarters and never happened and didn't get the money back to people. So I kind of really don't like JDF a whole lot. Like, I already wasn't the biggest Tommy fan. He's only the best he's ever been in Dino Thunder. But, buddy... So there's footage of him at Power Morphicon with his goofy little figure that looks like shit. I'm sorry. And he's trying to talk about the movie, and he keeps mentioning the word wife in it, and you can hear like this nervous laughter in it, and it's like, I think he's really raw and emotional from what's going on in his personal life, and so I think he like struggled being there, kind of a thing. I do wonder if anybody was able to meet up with him and actually get any pictures, like, you know, hey, can you, you know, do a Tommy pose with me? Because he put some post out about being done with Tommy, and now I'm this character, Legend of the White Dragon, blah, blah, blah. And they try acting like it's going to come out in theaters, but it's like nothing has come out that it's going to actually release in any kind of theater. So I don't know what they're talking about. But anyway, he was there, goofiness, whatever. But there's lots of vendors there. There was collectible stuff there. There's some other people that got like, had like vendors that had like, you pay $20 for a grab bag and you grab whatever you want and fill up the bag, whatever you can fill up the bag with, you get it for $20. So that was pretty cool. And there's a lot of really cool people there. Artists were there, the actors for the shows, you know, different production things. We got a whole panel with Chip Lynn and Simon Bennett talking about how like they work with the Sentai footage and stuff like that. They actually mentioned Tokyuo from Tokyuger, and how, you know, that was going to be hard to adapt with the whole, you know, train looks like a boner thing, and they have to like put a tree in there or something. So that was really cool. A lot of really interesting little tidbits, and it just shows that like there's a lot of reciprocity in this community where the fans love the actors and the show and want to talk with them and like, you know, be a community, and the actors for the most part feel the same. Got a redemption art for Camila Hyde from Dino Charge Pink. She finally showed up. We were really worried she wasn't going to, from different pictures and stuff, because she did that. She's infamously known for saying she was going to be at some Power Morphicon or something and then never showed up. And so she did show up, and she took pictures, and she was there and seemed to be totally fine and happy. So, again, really cool. I'm really glad the Dino Fury cast got to be there. I'm sad that they didn't get to reveal and talk about Cosmic Fury at the panel. It seems like that was the plan, and it just leaked too early somehow. Some little snafu. But it's really cool to see how passionate they are about the franchise and how happy they are to be a ranger, and how much they want to like talk about things and like be there and like interact with the fans. It just warms your heart. So anyway, that's going to be the wrap up of the Power Morphicon video there. But let me know in the comments, what did you guys think of Power Morphicon? Did you guys go to it? Did you want to plan on going to the next event? It'll be 2024, I think. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited about Cosmic Fury? I am. I'm loving Dino Fury, not just because I'm biased because it's Ryu Soldier, but just because it's really good on its own. And what Cosmic Fury is going to be, I'm really excited. Theories down in the comments. We want to talk about that. Kind of your different things from Power Morphicon. Maybe you had some other friends that went, or events or things that happened. Let me know. But as always, stay hooked on them heroes. I will talk to you later. Bye, 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 bye.